Hey everyone, good afternoon and good morning wherever you are in our small world. Mike here with my friend and teammate and team member of our group, Mr. Roger Kerwin. No, that is not Mike. He has not changed in looks. Mike has deserted us and went on vacation down in beautiful island of Belize, or the country of Belize. He tried to load up a video, and for some reason I couldn't. He wanted to say hi to everyone, and I couldn't get the formatting to work. But anyway, want to say thank you for Roger for helping me answer questions in the background and just making sure, because sometimes things go haywire, we lose a connection, so Roger can say, I don't know where he went. I guess we're done. Hopefully that
Let's
won't
hope not.
happen.
Let's hope not.
So guys, thanks for coming this afternoon on this Tuesday afternoon, April 23rd. We got some very exciting news to share with you, some stuff that has really, I can speak for myself, and I know Mike. Mike, we have been involved in a couple of these programs, similar programs to this, and they've done exceedingly well for us. And that's how Mike been able to afford his recent vacation, quite honestly, and that's what he wanted to share with you in the video. So what we're about to share with you, I know Roger has looked at it and done his due diligence, and most people who really taken their time that have looked at it are pretty excited about the possibilities. So without further ado, if this is one of your first times to our webinar, we want to give you a special shout out. You'll notice on the right hand side near the bottom, there's a chat box. You can type in your questions. I ask that you hold your questions to the end of the presentation, if possible. Hopefully, we'll answer all your questions if we do a pretty good presentation here, and you won't have very many, but we'll be happy to answer them at the end of today's presentation. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and bring up some information here. Okay. Slideshow. Okay, Roger, can you see that all right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, welcome to our team presentation. Our team is called Team Destiny. The reason we call ourselves Team Destiny, because what we're involved in, I believe, it's going to change people's lives. It's destined to change people's lives. We have already seen it, as I said, changing our lives tremendously. What is going on and what has happened in the past 6 months from a similar program, and this program has the potential to do even more, and I'll be sharing why we're saying that. First of all, I need to we've lost a slide here. Please forgive me, I forgot to we need to find something here real quick. Just give me a second. Well, we have to give you a verbal disclaimer. I usually have it written here where you can read it. But on today's presentation, we're going to be sharing with you some information from about crypto and the advantages and disadvantages and what's potential here. But please understand, with crypto, there are risks involved with anything you do, and crypto is a risky venture. Everyone knows the ups and downs. By no means are we secure. Are we advisors or financial advisors? We do not claim to be. We're going to share you with some information. We try to present it as accurately as possible. But please understand, in crypto, things change. The one guarantee is it's guaranteed to change. Prices go up, prices go down. Market conditions are constantly changing in the wild, wild west of crypto. So please, what we share with you today is for illustration purposes only. We try to give you an accurate representation of what's currently happening, but please understand there is absolutely no guarantee of the amount of money that in crypto earned that we have shared in the past or will earn in the future, as it's all based on market conditions, and those, as I said, are constantly changing. So what are we talking about? For those who've been around the crypto space a little bit or on social media, we're going to use a base, an anchor point to share something with you. About a year ago, this coming weekend, there was a token launch called Plus Token. Out of the blue, it was a company out in Asia, in China, Singapore actually, and they launched with the hopes of creating their own ecosystem and an exchange. Crypto exchanges are very profitable. Binance, one of the largest crypto exchanges today, are making millions of dollars in fees. So Plus Token came out. They were going to create a similar model where their token, if you know anything about Binance, they have a token that has a lot of function. It's based on the ecosystem, and where you have to use it for everything within the Binance model. And so Plus Token wanted to duplicate something like that. Binance, a few years ago when they launched and they became gigantic, they came out with a simple referral program. If you shared it with someone, you earned some money or some crypto, Binance coins, actually the Binance token. Well, Plus Token took it to the next level. They created a customer acquisition program, and they created a multi-tier acquisition. In other words, levels, as some people would call it. This model and was probably one of the first out there that did something similar with crypto and the exchanges. You can see the price of the token here started out at 40 cents, and by the 1st of September was approaching $11. A pretty steady climb. The ecosystem was growing very quickly. People were flocking in, and in September, they were already up to $11. And I used the September mark for a few moments here, and we'll explain what happened after September. But you can see here the pretty steady growth. The token we are going to talk about is a token called Cloud Token. It's based on the similar product line, similar in some areas, but other areas totally different. The model they're looking at here is what's called a fourth generation crypto wallet. As anyone who's done anything with crypto knows, the crypto wallet is where you store your crypto, where you keep it. A couple of key things for cryptos are they really need to be decentralized, absolutely essential. They need to be secure. People lose their crypto, get hacked, get stolen, and some other issues you want to make sure your wallet. Cloud Token is coming out with their own wallet. It's fourth generation with some security features tied to a debit card and some other very exciting features here that could make this a revolutionary wallet out there for crypto holders. The nice thing by using their wallet, they again are following that customer acquisition model. They will reward you for putting your tokens in there, for putting your crypto. Right now, there's about 7 cryptos you can put in there. And if you put your cryptos into the system, they will reward you by giving them cloud tokens to you. What they do with that token is use it for what's called arbitrage trading. They use your token, my leverage, my Bitcoin, your Bitcoin, Roger's your Ethereum, someone's Doge, and they use these cryptos that's placed in these wallets, and they leverage it out there, going out to use arbitrage trading. And we'll cover that in a few minutes, how that works, and some proof of it's actually in action. Cloud Token is fairly new. When I mean fairly new, you guys, I'll kind of put it into a modern day perspective. I'm sure many of you have seen the newscast or little movies where there's guys, they're building a brand new building, a new bank or a big skyscraper, and they get all the people, the top people for the company out there in their suits and the little shiny hard hats and the gold spades, right, Roger? They have their little, and they take that picture. They're breaking the ground. Well, guys, You've all heard get into a ground floor opportunity. We are in the subterranean floor. The foundation's not even laid. This company just launched last month. And already, the reason I have the picture of some of the founders here, some of the key people, are there's a couple of very interesting people that I'd like to point out to you. The first one is Daniel Sakis. He is the CEO, founder of Cloud Token. He has a pretty extensive background in crypto and financials, the financial world. A lot of times you'll see these companies, especially some of these startup companies in blockchain and different coins. They'll put a very light resume out there, and you go looking for, let's say, a electronic footprint, I'll call it. You go to look out there to see if he's on LinkedIn or this or that site, and you can't find no sign of that person existing. Well, that's not the case with Daniel out there. He's out there. Another gentleman that I want to point out is Roger I. His name is
Ronald.
Ronald. Roger, I got you confused with him. See? Ronald I. This gentleman has several patents in technology companies. He owns several companies. They specialize in blockchain, mobile applications, and wallet technology. He won at the China Blockchain Forum. He won the award at this forum for one of the most advanced, exciting technologies for the year 2019. It was a very prestigious award. His company won the award at this huge blockchain forum that happened early 2019 in China. Very respected in the blockchain world with his technology, his know-how, and his just the way he has approached and done things already in the blockchain world. He brought on and shared. He has actually came on board to be the chief technology lead officer for Cloud Token. So that is a major coup right there. He partnered up with Daniel to become the lead tech for Cloud Token. By his relationship, he also brought another gentleman on board, and that is Mr. Zhang Zhao. I have the power of this gentleman, the prestige of this gentleman, the influence this gentleman has in the crypto world cannot be understated. He's the owner of the Blockchain Forum in New York. Very well respected throughout all of the blockchain, especially in the Asia Pacific hemisphere. He has closely followed what he does. People pay strong attention. You recall when I was talking about Plus Token. Plus Token was chugging along at a pretty good pace. By September, they were approaching $11. In September, Mr. Zhang came on board with Plus Token. They signed a virtual partnership agreement. He was going to help them with their exchange that Plus Token was putting together. He gave them his backing to work with them. And Plus Token, from when that agreement was signed in September to March, just last month, Plus Token went from $11 all the way up to $70. And he was a huge part of that explosive growth because he came on about halfway through the year, and Plus Token just exploded. They currently have over 3 million users and over $71 the token is worth in less than 11 months. And a great part of that growth was his presence. Now, I point this out because Mr. Zhang Zhao is on the stage at the pre-launch. This was in Korea last month. This was a pre-launch event. The launch event is taking place in Thailand on May 12th. Me and Mike D are going to try and get out there. So having this gentleman already on the stage in a pre-launch event with Ronald AI. These are two powerhouses in the industry, and it's taken a lot of people have noticed this in the industry. So there's a lot of potential power there and knowledge. This is a picture of the current app that is out there right now. This is a little old picture. Please excuse me. I believe you can see down at the model here, right down here in the bottom right of the third screenshot. It's a 1.6. They're actually on 1.62, I believe. You'll notice here the first one is kind of the home page, where they'll have some announcements where that silhouette with the headshot is. It'll be in both Chinese and English. Then you have main hot buttons or main links. Projects is how you get into the arbitrage trading if you want to start. For example, you'll put some crypto into your wallet. It could sit there, or you can then put it into the arbitrage trading that earns you 8 to 12% a month. Right now, it's averaging about 0.33 a day, or about 11% a month. Of course, there's no guarantee, but you can see that that's what it's averaging. The second screenshot is the coins that you're able to use currently for arbitrage trading. CTO is a cloud token offering. Excuse me. You'll see Ethereum, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin itself, Doge, and another one of the USD coin there. Currently, the third screen is where you'll see these little lines here. You'll saw the arrow there. When you hit those three little lines, it'll open up this side menu here where you have your profile, projects, order history, returns level, and so forth. Now, I would like you to pay particular attention to this side menu and the order history. That's a link we're going to be discussing here that probably is unlike it's unlike anything I've seen out there. Nobody has it. We're going to be able to show you the arbitrage trading. Actually, you'll be able to see it in the app, and we'll explain that button in a moment here. But it is really excited everyone I know with just that one feature they added last week. Again, we're back at the home menu here. If you click the projects button, as you said, this will take you into the start of their arbitrage trading system. That is done for you automatically. There's nothing you do. You put your crypto in there, how much you want, and the next day it starts earning you that. It's called Jarvis AI. What you do is you click the projects button. It launches a Jarvis icon right there. You click on it, and then you'll see your coins here that you can use to trade with. There's a minimum of $500 to get started. It's recommended that you start with $550. The reason why, as we all know, crypto goes up, crypto goes down. Right now, it's been going pretty steadily up, but what goes up must come down sometimes, and it'll always do a slight retrace sooner or later. And if it drops below $500, you do not earn on anyone you may have shared this with. You still will earn on your deposits that you have in the wallet, whether it's $525 worth of Bitcoin or $495. But if it drops below the 500 threshold, you would not earn on anyone you bought in for that day until it reaches above the 500 threshold. That's why we say 550 just in case. How it works is you put your money into the wallet, then you decide you're going to put it into Jarvis. You click on Jarvis, then you put in the coin. It's $500 minimum per coin. In other words, if you're going to do your Ethereum, you have $500. That's fine. Maybe you only have $100 of Bitcoin. Well, you need $500 to reach that threshold as well. So as long as you understand that. Now, you have access to your funds at all times. You can take out your money as soon as you put it in. You just withdraw it to your wallet if you'd like. But if you put it into the wallet there are no withdrawal penalties. If you put it into Jarvis, there's a small withdrawal penalty within the first 30 days. That's because there's a lot of administration getting it tied up in the trading. So if you leave it in there 31 days, there's absolutely no penalty for withdrawing out your profits and your total Bitcoin or whatever coin it is. If you take it out prior to the 30 days, there is a 10% fee. Okay, let me take you to a couple videos here I want to show you real quick of some very interesting things. We're going to share with you. First thing I'm going to share with you is some technology. Like I said, this is a 4th generation wallet here. They're called to fame. What they are doing here is unlike anything we've seen out there. It's based on the technology and the security of it. Everyone understands security, whether it's your bank card, your ATM card, whatever the case may be. The first one here is going to display a beta model of their bank card. It's a Visa card or MasterCard, as you know it, and you're going to be able to access your funds through it. It's expected to be out in the next 3 months, but let's go ahead and share that video with you real quick here.
Please do not leave your belongings unattended. If you see any suspicious-looking person or article, please inform our staff or call 999. 请保管好您的随身物件。若发现任何形迹可疑的人物或可疑物件，请通知我们的工作人员或拨999报警。Jangan tinggalkan barang Anda tanpa diawasi. Jika Anda ternampak orang atau barang yang mencurigakan, sila laporkan kepada kaki tangan kami atau hubungi 999. அன்பு கூர்ந்து உங்களது உடைமைகளை கவனிக்காமல் விட்டுச் செல்லாதீர்கள். சந்தேகத்திற்குரிய நபரை அல்லது பொருளை நீங்கள் கண்டால் எங்கள் ஊழியர்களிடம் தெரியப்படுத்துங்கள் அல்லது 999 என்ற எண்ணில் காவல்துறையினரை அழையுங்கள்.
Here you go, guys. You see the card here. It's pretty exciting. Just to give you an idea, this is a card I use. I don't know if, Roger, do you have a BitPay card?
Yes, I do.
A lot of people into crypto, especially, unfortunately, this only works in the States, but it's a very nice card. Basically, I earn Bitcoin. I put it into this wallet, and then I can convert it instantly into cash, and it goes on the card. And within 5 minutes or so, Visa, I'm shopping with it or buying stuff with it or withdrawing money through an ATM machine or whatever the case may be. This card is unlike my other bank card, which I absolutely hate because my bank card, they put all kinds of restrictions. You can only take out this little amount of money. You can only do this much spending a day. Even though it's my money, they won't let me do what I want with my money without getting their permission. And I don't know. That just strikes me as very irritating. The BitPay card has a $3,000 a day withdrawal limit through an ATM machine. You'll never, and a $10,000 a day purchase. This little thing has a $500 and $1,000 unless you call and get pre-approval, so forth. The reason I bring this up here is this is only available in the United States. That card I just showed you, it's in beta. It'll be out within 3 months. We talked to Matt, who is a project manager under Ronald I. Matt was his name. This is about 3 weeks ago. I said it would be out within 3 months. Some people will get it sooner, but it'll be based on different levels, with the top level card being called a titanium level. It will have a $1 million a day limit. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get that much. I hope so. And maybe here with some little help from the Plus Token growth that we've seen in Plus Token, we're going to be sharing that with you. But that's exciting because that card, my card here, only takes Bitcoin. According to Matt, their card will take the 100 top cryptos. I haven't seen any card do that in the marketplace right now, so that's pretty exciting. But without all of that, you need security to protect your crypto and your cards. And let us show you a video real quick here on that end of it. Okay, here we go. So as you can see there with that smart card and how it's going to be tied to a debit card that you can exchange your money, as well as secure your app, your phone, so you can log in with it. That is pretty exciting stuff, guys. Pretty exciting stuff. Now, as I was saying, uh, we've had some success with. We were involved with Plus Token. Unfortunately, Plus Token made a business decision to leave the United States. They didn't want to mess with the challenges of what they felt was some SEC's challenges. They were building an Eagle system and an exchange, and we'll get into how that is different with Cloud Token and not going to face those challenges, those hurdles. But the number one thing, all these companies, is you earn from putting your money into the wallet. And most of them allow you 5, 6, 7, or 8 coins. The standard little popular coins, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Bitcoin, maybe a doggy, maybe a few others that we have all seen. But as everyone who's in crypto knows, there's a lot of other coins out there. Unfortunately, a lot of people have them and they're just sitting in their wallets because of this prolonged bear market, which is hopefully looks like it's changing around. But it's been somewhat limited, these exchanges and what you're able to do with other coins. Let me show you. They're coming out with a new version of the app. And when I mean a new version, please understand the current version is 1.62. They just recently upgraded a patch and patched it to 1.62 from 1.61. Those are upgrades. 1.64, 1.7, those are upgrades. A new version is when they go to the 2, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. This is what we're going to share with you what's coming. And I think you'll see the excitement. I know you'll hear the excitement of a whole bunch of people who saw it. And I can understand why they're pretty stoked. So here we go, real short video.
现在最重要的是，现在最火的是，在哪边？USDT。这干嘛？创嘛？Reebok 嘛？
Oops. There you go, guys. You see in that very short video, they had about 100 coins that were already in the app that you can do arbitrage trading with. You can earn from them. The wallet will be able to take them. This is truly going to be a fourth generation, something out there that is no other wallet that I know of takes so many coins, a major wallet like this, and that you'll be able to use them for arbitrage trading as well and earn while they're sitting there. That's pretty huge, isn't it, Roger?
Massive advance.
So now this earning 8 to 12% a month. I know many of you have heard of arbitrage trading. Everyone who's heard about it, unfortunately, most companies claim they do it, and sadly, there's not a lot of proof out there. You'll ask companies, sometimes they'll give you double talk. Well, we can't really release that because we don't want to give away our secret sauce. We don't want to show you what we're doing or how we're doing it, or we're going to do that down the road. That's going to be, 6 months goes by and they've not really done it. I will say this for Plus Token. Plus Token became one of the first ones. They released a website that they would update every Friday, and you could see some past trades, but it was very hard to verify them manually, to go look for them on Binance or one of the exchanges to see if that actually happened. It was very difficult, if not near impossible. Well, we're going to show you a video here. This is in the engineer office in Singapore for Cloud Token. This is where I'll call this Geek Central, and you'll see Ronald I in the video near the end there, and they use arbitrage trading, what is called high density volume trading. And basically, it's just massive amounts of trades done in a short period of time, seven days a week, 24 hours a day, and literally every minute trades are happening. They use 35 exchanges that they trade buy low, sell high. And we'll give you a little shot of that in this video here. Watch the end of the video, the last 8 or 9 seconds, and you'll see some of that high density at work there. Let's go ahead and play that.
现在我来介绍一下 Cloud Token 的量化交易团队。他们正在做开发，这边正在做反转套利的一些策略，然后这边是负责一些趋势交易，然后这个正在弄啊。然后这边是负责我们的对冲的，这边是最后的风控的一些东西。
这是工程师在查看量化交易的后台。
This is the trading pair of Ethereum and USDT. So you will see that the system is actually doing a lot of transactions, buying and selling at a different rate. The back here, we have our profit, which is 14% versus 12% of holding. This is the number of Ethereum assets we have. This is the number of USDT assets that we have. You can see that the RSI movement and the volume of transactions are all here. This is how we are doing the triangular arbitrage.
Okay, guys, you noticed that was Ronald I at the end there, showing you quite a few trades there and in action. Like I said, we're on version 1.62 right now. Well, a couple weeks ago, version 1.6 launched. They've launched 2 updates here in the last 2 weeks. 1.6 was a pretty enlightening version because unlike anything I've seen out there, guys, what we're about to share with you here is something nobody has. You've always heard them talking the talk, but nobody has been able to do this. Let me take a minute here and load up this video, and I'll share this with you. I'll do a little talk through here so you know what you're seeing here. Let me go ahead and launch this. Uh-oh.
You okay, Mike?
Yeah, was filming this on his phone. I left my phone running for about 10 minutes. I went back to look at the trades. There was literally over 200 trades in less than 10 minutes. It was just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for the trades. So you can actually go get the app. You don't have to purchase anything, and you can see for yourself those trades. So that is very powerful. That really just set this all apart, because you hear of companies claiming to do it, and you always really wonder, are they doing it, or are they just kind of claiming that? Because there's no one with real any proof. First company I've seen that been able to deliver proof beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I think, Mike, if you don't mind me interrupting you, that one of the most exciting aspects of that is that company after company, and we've been involved in the crypto space for a while now, so we've seen a lot of companies. They keep talking about transparency, and they never actually. Whereas Cloud Token have managed to do this even before their launch.
that is huge.
That's sensationally exciting to me.
They are, and the way they got some patches out. Right now, there's a little bug with the iPhone. They have already said they're fixing that. They seem to really be focused on communicating with the users, the crypto users out in the field, and that's very important. So let's get into a couple more slides real quick, and then we'll take some questions here. Like I said, you can get involved in this and earn 8 to 12% a day. The real power of this program and this crypto is the potential. Like I said here, right here, this is the power of Plus Token launched last April 30th at 40 cents. Cloud Token's right now at 30 cents. So there's a lot of similarities. Xing Zhao, Mr. Zhao came on board in September, 1st of September. It went from a little under $11 to now over $71. Just exploded in growth. He is on board right now in the pre-launch. Throw in Mr. Ronald I's technology company, his patents, and the team he's bringing to the table. And the technology is just the potential here for a 100x growth is real. A lot of people believe it is very real. And what are we talking about, a 100x? What does 100x mean? Well, right now, 30 cents a token. 100x, $30 a token. We're not talking 60 or 70. If you had 10,000 tokens, you're talking 100x. Well, you can do the math. What happens if it only hit $10, $20? The potential for growth here, besides the 10 to 12% a month, the potential for the coin's growth here in the next 4 to 6 months is mind-numbing potential. But there's another way to increase your earnings, and we're going to share that real quick here. Let me get to that screen real quick. It's just sharing, inviting friends, family. Once you start earning and you feel comfortable here, there's a normal tendency to say, you know what, I'm earning well here. Now, remember, you have total access to your crypto. Let's say you put in $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today. I'm just using $1,000 as an example. You put it into Jarvis. You're going to earn about 0.33 a day. We're going to say $3.33 it comes to roughly today. After a month, we'll just say you earn 10% for sake of argument. No guarantees, as we all know. You've heard me say that. But let's just use 10%. That's $100. You don't actually earn $100 of coins. You earn $100 of Cloud Token. In that case, that would be at 30 cents a coin, you can do the math. 100 tokens, whatever the case may be.
15.
How much, Roger?
110, 115 tokens.
110, 115 tokens. Now, you can cash those tokens out every day. If you want to get another crypto, what do I mean by that? You take those cloud tokens, you convert them in the system to your Ethereum. All these other exchanges that are doing something similar, you can convert them to your Ethereum and convert it and take your Ethereum out and sell that and get cash. You can do that here as well. You can do that daily. Here with Cloud Token, you can also convert it to Bitcoin. No other company allows you to do that yet. So you got two choices here. You can convert your Cloud Token to your Ethereum or Bitcoin if you so choose. And you can do that. You can convert it to Bitcoin. Let's say you convert it back to your Ethereum. Your $100 is, we'll just say right now your Ethereum's at, I think, 170. So maybe you have a half of your Ethereum, we'll say. You convert it, you got your $80. You go to an exchange, you sell it, and now you got $80 worth of cash. So it's that simple. You can do that as often as you like. The real power here is what they call HODL, holding on to that cloud token at 30 cents. Because maybe in September it's worth $5. Now your 110 tokens that was worth $100, now they're worth, say, $10 a piece. Now you're talking $1,100. Maybe they're worth $30 a piece. Now you're talking, you see the potential here. That's what people are looking for. And I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, when I joined Plus Token at the end of November of 2018, it was right at $17. What I did is I converted my Plus Token. I converted it to your Ethereum and I reinvested it. I wanted to compound that money daily. And I doubled my money in 2.5 months. I put in about $40,000. I doubled my money in 2.5 months by doing that compounding daily. I was stoked happy. Oh my God, I was happy. Then I realized that Plus Token went from $17 to almost $60, and I could have tripled it if I would have held on to the tokens. Then I was mad at myself. Guys, here, same potential here, except you're getting a larger amount of quantities because you are in at the subterranean floor, as I call it. You are here at the beginning where they're 30 cents. And that is the potential here because we talk to people, we've seen them on webinars where they got in April and May when it was 40, 50, 60 cents. They held on to it till it hit 50, 60, $70, and they cashed out thousands of tokens. People went to instant millionaires. And I believe, and I'm not into the hype, but people, if this hits that $20, $30, $40, $50 mark, which I truly believe it has a very strong potential doing, there are people who are again going to achieve some phenomenal financial success. And you're here early enough to be one of those people. And that's what's the truly exciting part here. That potential there, the 8 to 12% a month, you can't beat that in the market. But the potential of the coin's growth here. Now, by sharing this, it has a unique little sharing advantage. Let's say you share it with a friend. Mike Donaldson, I shared it with. Mike puts in $1,000 in this case. The sharing is another way to leverage your money just by sharing it with Roger, for example. I shared it with Roger. Let's say Roger put in $1,000. Well, at the end of the month, if it's 10%, or we'll say it's 11%, Roger earns $110 off his $1,000 that he put in there. Roger's happy. He's got about 330 tokens, 350 tokens at the end of the month. Now, Mike, for referring Roger, I get a 100% matching. It doesn't come out of Roger's earnings. It doesn't hurt Roger at all, but I get a matching. Whatever Roger earns, they match it and give it to me. Now Roger shares this with a relative, a friend. Roger also would get that 100% matching bonus. Let's say his friend puts in $1,000. But now Roger is sharing with his friend. That friend's on my second level. Now, if I have two people on my team, I qualify to earn 50% from whatever that person's earning. I get a matching 50% bonus. And you can see here, if you each level, if you go down 10 levels, if you shared it with 10 people, you are fully qualified. There are literally people making hundreds of dollars a day by just sharing this. Now, first question we get asked, well, can I share this with other people without putting any deposit in? No. Guys, I know some people like to do that, but I'm a strong believer. How can you tell someone how great the program is, how wonderful the program is, if you don't have any money in there or you don't have a deposit in there? How do you know how it's working if you're not in there? So they have it where you have to be an active participant. You have to keep your funds above $500, and then you can share this with other individuals. Now, do you have to share this with others? No. We have people on our team who've already put in $5, $10, $20,000 into this just to earn that 10, 12% a month. They're keeping some of their tokens, they're taking some of it out. You can do any combination. It's totally up to you. The only difference is if you take money out in the first 30 days from your base deposit, let's say something you put in $5,000, something unfortunate happens. You need to take that $5,000 out. There's a 10% penalty, but you still can close it out anytime, and it'll be in your wallet within hours of closing it because it's on the blockchain. It's in the blockchain, and you'll get your funds out. It's that quick, that simple. Now, if you wait till after 30 days and you were to take out your initial deposit, there is no penalty whatsoever. There's zero fees for that. Zero penalty.
Mike,
So,
can I mention just to reinforce that those earnings, that 8 to 12%, they're paid every single day, and so are the matching bonuses. So you see it coming in every single day at approximately the same time.
right. It's about 8 to 10 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time. We're seeing it come in at right now. Sometimes they'll be working or uploading a new patch, and it might go to 8 o'clock in the morning. But just as the sun rises and sets, they've been paying. So it's pretty exciting. So why don't we get to some questions here, see where we're at, and let me turn on the chat.
I've been answering questions as we go, Mike.
Oh, okay. So are we pretty much, can the card be used in all countries? Yes, Karen, that debit card will be in all countries. Well, it should be in most countries. There's a few countries that are typically avoided. If you happen to be visiting North Korea, Libya, they probably won't have any ATM machines in those countries. But other than that, you should be fine. How does the coin go up in price? Its value. People hold on, more people holding on to it. And the network has to increase in value itself. There has to be a perceived value. You saw a lot of the features of the app on the screenshots. A lot of those features are not working yet. To be honest with you, they're not. They're going to turn those live here in the next weeks. And so as the launch goes live in here in middle of May, more people come on board, more tokens are held, just like any commodity out there. People start holding on to a commodity, that commodity gets less and less accessible, the price goes up. So coin is an external exchange only. It's not an exchange, it's a wallet. And that's important to understand that, because for us, especially in the United States, what happened with Plus token is they did not want to deal with the SEC and the exchange restrictions that they thought they might have to face. Here, Plus Cloud token is strictly a wallet, just like blockchain, except you're able to earn from your deposits. So there is no way for them to block it. There is no app. It's all cloud-based. It's actually in the blockchain itself. It will be a fully decentralized wallet.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think what he means is that you can. He's confirming that you can only actually exchange the coin into Ethereum or Bitcoin within the wallet, within the app.
Right now, yes. Within the next 60 to 90 days, they are planning on having the token listed in the major exchanges. They targeted 3 of them and being listed on Coin Market Cap. So yes.
Yeah, he's also asking,
No.
Can we buy more coins directly? And
you must earn them. The reason why, and I can understand this, if you've been in crypto a long time, people would go out there and sell coins outright. And what you got there was a pump and dump. They would inflate the prices to get larger amounts of coins sold within a week or that launch period. They'd pump up the price, and then it would dump, and people would lose money. So many people lost money on those pumps and dumps. So I'm glad that they are not selling any coins directly.
David is asking, can the app be controlled from a laptop or desktop, or is it only based on a smartphone? Smartphone or mobile device?
Mobile device, mobile app. You can do it on a smartphone or a tablet, iPad. From my understanding right now, for those evil users, their app is broken. I'm talking about the iPhone users, as Roger's laughing.
It's working again.
It is?
Yeah, well, mine is working this morning.
Okay. A couple days ago, they released an internal patch. You didn't have to download it, and it looked like they created a bug, and people could not, with their iPhones, could not log in for some reason. They did say they were fixing it. It sounds like they said it would be fixed in the next few days.
I think it's partially fixed. I don't think it's 100% fixed, but it's partially fixed. So it's on its way. Susanna is asking, will there be limited places that accept the card, i.e. only Visa or MasterCard specifically? Well, it's just Visa, isn't it, Mike?
Wherever Visa is accepted, Visa will be accepted. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, I have not found any major store that don't accept Visa.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of advice as an iPhone user for Claire and Annette, who are still finding their app is not working. What I did was I repeatedly deleted the app and reinstalled it and re-trusted it on the iPhone, as you have to do, and then tried to log in. And, little by little, it worked for me. But you have to keep on deleting it. You can't just keep on trying to log in.
Right. What I would do is go to your phone, find the app, go to your download files or wherever it's stored, delete the old download completely, turn off your phone, reboot it just like your computer if you're having problems, then go to Cloud Token Wallet, get the latest patch, the latest version. That way when you hit install and you do, like Roger said, the retrust steps and all that, you'll have a completely new version and there won't be any cache in your phone. Yeah. I have seen a lot of people have success with that. So will there be, can we buy, can this app be controlled? I think that's it. I
think we've dealt with the questions so far.
Let me see here. Got a little going up. Okay, guys, I want to thank you. If you happen to be watching this on a video, we do ask you to do one thing. Get back with the person that invited you here. Make sure they're on our team. You cannot join Cloud Token without a 10-digit referral code. You can go to cloudtokenwallet.com. You won't be able to even download the app without a 10-digit referral code. Please get back with the person that invited you. Make sure they're on our team, Team Destiny. And we have a Facebook group. You can go to Facebook, type in Cloud Token, Team Destiny. You can find that. Join our group. Even if you're not ready to move forward, you want to lurk in the shadows, see what's going on, that's fine. Maybe you don't have the money right now. Maybe you'll have some Bitcoin or you want to buy some Bitcoin in a week. I would encourage you, get back with the person who invited you here. Get their referral code, download the app, and you can see the trades going on. You can get access to the whole app without funding it, or many of the features without funding it. So there are some advantages to getting in there, and you can see what's going on in the announcements that they have every 2 or 3 days. Be part of the Facebook group, and maybe you have another question in a few days. So whatever helps you there to get started. I don't know exactly, David, when do you say the new version of the app was coming out? We have no idea of that, David. My guess, and this is just a pure guess, is they're releasing their official white paper on the launch of May 12th. Most companies, when they do these big launch events, I'm guessing they're going to have some kind of app release pretty close to their launch event. That might be when. Now, they have said, I know some people asked, when will they be in the App Store? They will never be in the App Store. Matt, he was kind of like against the evil ones as well. That's your iPhone users. iPhone, the Android store, iPhone charges a percentage of royalties or fees for every download. And they were pretty clear that they were not going to share any money with Apple and iPhones. And you know what? They got to respect the site there. Their site's not fancy. You just go there. They keep it updated all the time with some basic videos. And the app, the newest patch for the app. You go there, you get it. You do have to hit the non-trusted thing. That's about it. We got some instructions in our Facebook group for those people who didn't know that. I have an iPhone as well. I'm very versed in my iPhone box. You can see my iPhone box here. It's been sitting here for 1 month.
Well, that's why you don't know how good it is, Mike.
This is actually an iPhone 6. I got it just to learn how to do a few basic things, but you can tell how excited I am about learning that. Sorry, I love my Samsung. So, and we got a lot of iPhone users on our group who are now pretty familiar with their iPhones and how to do things. Roger, David Chandler, a couple other very good people that are very helpful. So get part of the group. Get back with the person, get your referral code. That's the most important thing. So, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. We're going to have another webinar probably Sunday at 3 o'clock. The replay here will go out to everyone who registered within a couple hours. We'll also load it up to YouTube. I know if you're watching the replay, there is no forward button. There is no pause button. And if you do that, you have to start all over. I know some people that irritates them. There's a reason why, but we'll load it up to YouTube so you can go and skip everything you should have heard. So, but ask any questions, get back with the person that invited you here, please, because I believe this in the next 60 to 90 days, this is going to start taking off. And if it does like it did in Plus Token, oh my, it's going to be a wonderful summer. And I hope everyone here is in a position, and I hope it doesn't go up for another month. Let me collect more of my tokens at 30 cents instead of 50 cents. Right, Roger?
Me too. Feel the same way.
And then take off. Warp drive, Scotty. So thanks a lot, folks. We appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your patience. Everyone have a great week, and don't text and drive. Take care.
Bye.